Namaste yogis, and welcome along to your 20-minute slow flow practice. Today we're really going to focus on getting nice and juicy into the hips and opening up through the chest. It's a beautiful practice to do either in the morning or the evening or any point during your day that you just feel like you want to connect in and move with breath. So we'll start in a seat, palms facing up on your thighs, close down your eyes. And just take a couple of moments to check in with yourself, to notice and observe any sensations in your body and to see if you could send space, if you could send lightness into those areas of tightness. You can find a full breath in and a full breath out. Just feeling your body settle into the mat. Feeling your mind and your whole presence and being arriving right here and right now. For the next 20 minutes or so, nothing else matters. Just you, your body, your breath, and your movement all yoking together as one. Take a full breath into your nose. And then exhale out of your mouth. Float your hands into a prayer, Anjali Mudra. If there's an intention you'd like to call in, go ahead, do so. One round of Om together, inhale. Gently blinking your eyes open. And we'll start in a Baddha Konasana shape. So soles of the feet together, knees out wide. The closer that you have your heels in towards you, the more intense. The further away, the kinder. If you need to sit something underneath your buttocks, go ahead, grab a block or roll up the edges of your mat. Really simply, bring both hands to your ankles and starting over towards the right, close down your eyes and you're just going to draw big circles with your spine. So your feet are really anchored here. They kind of provide this anchorage point so that you're able to move really freely, circling around the pelvis. Notice if you're drawing a square or a triangle, could you flatten out the edges and make it a really nice big circle? Feel how the spine moves backwards into that rounded shape and then forward into a more lifted shape. And then really gently change the direction of the circle. You're just circling, marinating the whole experience with breath. So it'll be an inhale to come forward and an exhale to come back. 2 more like that. Good. And then you'll find your way back through center. We'll take cat-cow here. Keep the feet together, lift the chest forward, breath in. Exhale, lean back, breath out. 2 more, breath in. Lean back, breath out. Last one. Breath out. Good. Coming all the way back through center, lift the chest up. And then really gently bring the hands forward and fold on in. Take a full breath in. Soften and breathe out. 1 more. Let it out. Good. Lift the chest back up. Use your hands to draw the knees all the way back in. Cross one ankle on front of the other and come on over onto all fours. Shoulders stack on top of your wrists, hips on top of your knees. Take 1 round of cat-cow. Lower the belly, lift the chest, full breath in. Round the spine as you breathe out. 1 more. Round the spine, stay there, press into the hands, dome your upper back, draw your belly in, and then tuck your toes under and just hover your knees a couple of centimeters off the mat. So that's a couple, not 20. Pull the knees towards the wrists and the wrists back towards your knees and then suck the belly in, hug the inner thighs for 3. You got it for 2. Slowly, hips up and back, press your chest towards your thighs and then unravel downward facing dog. Pedal out side to side in your body. And then as you inhale, rise up onto the tips of the toes, spin the heels over towards the right, bend the knees a lot like you're trying to dip your butt down towards the floor. Sweep your left hand all the way back, and then up overhead as you straighten the legs and change sides. Left hand down, bend the knees, spin the heels to the left, deep bend into the knees, dip the butt towards the floor, right hand reaches up and overhead like you're swimming. One more time each side. Bend the knees, dip the butt, reach the left hand back. Big breath in to come up. And then change sides. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Rise up onto the tips of your toes again. Ripple your spine forward into plank pose. And as you exhale, bend the knees, press the chest back towards the thigh. Downward facing dog. 2 more waves like that. Inhale, like you're uncoiling the spine. Breath out. 1 more, ripple forward. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Right leg rises to the sky as you inhale. Bend the knee, step it in between your hands lightly as you breathe out. Left knee comes down to the floor, left hand down. Reach the right arm all the way up into an easy twist. Circle the right hand back behind you. Sweep the floor. We go again. Inhale. Right arm up and overhead. Reach it back. Last one. Good. This time keep it back behind you and stay there. Reach back through the right hand. You might stay here, or you could bend the left leg and catch a hold of the foot. If you can, kick back into the foot and the hand. Lean back and open the chest. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Release the left foot. Bring both hands to the inside of the right leg. Heel toe the right foot out to the edge of the mat and pick up your left knee. Lower the hips, lift the chest. Breath in. Straighten the front leg and press yourself back as you breathe out. Do that 1 more time. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, breathe out. Good. This time as you inhale, step into the right foot without scraping. Step the left foot to the top of your mat. Malasana. Good. Get nice and low, hands to prayer. You might move a little bit. That might feel good side to side. And then we'll find stillness. Hands to prayer. Press the knees out away from you. Lift the chest. Full breath in. Full breath out. Release the hands. Lift the hips up to the sky. Take a halfway lift. Legs are wide. Breath in. Fold. Toes turn forward to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Lengthen. Fold. Bend the knees a lot. Reach your arms up overhead and interlace your hands. Slowly go side to side. Right knee touches right shoulder. Left knee touches left shoulder. Let the head dangle. You're just opening through the heart, through the shoulders. Let the head and neck relax. And then release the hands to the floor. Take a halfway lift. Lengthen. Not lentils. Fold. Press into the feet. Arms reach to the sky. Big breath in. Rise up. Take it straight back down to the earth as you exhale. Halfway lift. Lengthen out. Fold. Hands to the mat. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Rise up high onto the tips of the toes. As you inhale, ripple forward into plank. And as you exhale, bend the knees, hips up and back, down dog. 2 more times. Just waving through the body. Feeling the spine lengthen with each movement. Good. When you're ready, left leg lifted up to the sky, rise up high onto the right toes. Left knee to your nose, place it forward in between your hands. Bring the right knee down, right hand down, left arm all the way up, back and around. You can follow your fingertips with your gaze. Make it like a moving meditation. Keep moving with breath. Last one. Good. This time you'll reach all the way up and back with the left hand. Stay here and open the chest, or bend the right knee and catch the right foot. Kick back into it, lunge the hips forward and open through the chest. 2 breaths. Keep kicking. 1 more. Release the right foot. Left arm reaches up. Bring both hands to the inside of your left leg. Pick up the back right knee. Lower the hips, lift the chest. Breath in. Straighten the left leg and fold back. 1 more. Straighten the left leg and fold. Good. Inhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat, Malasana. Right arm to the side this time, left arm to the sky. Lean back, open hips and chest, full breath in. And then change sides. Left hand down, right arm reaches up, big breath in. Good. Change sides. Lift the hips up, turn the toes forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold as you exhale. Good. This time keep the right foot where it is. Step the left foot all the way out behind you and then turn all the way to the left. You're in a wide-legged forward fold. Toes in, heels out. Take a halfway lift here, lengthen. Fold as you exhale. Good. Come up again, halfway lift. This time stay there. Place the left hand down in front of your face. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Notice if your left hip is following you, can you pull the left hip back and imagine that you're twisting around the axis of your spine. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more, full breath in. As you exhale, right hand down, change sides. Right hand down, left arm reaches up. Pull the right hip back. Roll the right shoulder down your spine like you're unscrewing a jam jar. Twist around the spine. Good. Keep pressing out through the feet and hugging in through the midline. One more, full breath in. Full breath out. Release the left hand to the floor. Both fingertips under your shoulders. Take a halfway lift. Lengthen. Fold on in. Good. Walk the fingertips under your shoulders. Spin the right toes forward. Come back. Malasana. Top of your mat. Hands to prayer at the heart. Lift the chest. Full breath in. Full breath out. Really gently bring your buttocks down to the floor without falling. Feet come to hip width distance apart. Reach the arms forward, draw in through the belly. Keep the feet on the floor. We lower down to the floor for the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's always a long 2, 1. Well done. Walk the feet in so that you can brush the backs of your heels with your hands. Press the palms facing down. Good. And then we'll take a couple of rolling bridges here. So press into the feet. As you inhale, uncurl the spine all the way up towards the sky. Breath in. And then exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower back down. Again, inhale. Exhale. Good. This time you might add your arms. So as you inhale, the arms could lift all the way up and back overhead. Press into the back of the hands to get the hips higher. And then as you exhale, lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. 2 more like this. Reaching up. Press into the feet. Feel the heels move back towards your face so your hamstrings engage. And slowly lower back down. Last one, come up and stay up. So if your arms are overhead, then you'll press into the backs of your hands. Otherwise, hands down beside your hips. See if you could press into the hands, lift the hips higher. Keep the inner thighs squeezing, chest lifts. Feel the heels move back towards your face so your butt squeezes on for 3. Breathe into the front of your body. Open your hips. Good for 2. And then slowly hands come forward, butt lowers all the way down to the mat. Windscreen wipe the legs side to side. Good. From here, draw both knees up into your chest. And hold on to the outer edges of your shins. Tuck the chin in and lengthen out through the crown of your head. And let your knees come really wide so they're tracking over to the edge of your torso. It's called Uppanasana, the wind releasing pose. So do not be alarmed if any wind is released. Take 3 breaths into your belly. I want you to see if you can feel on a really subtle level that release happening through the diaphragm, through the hips. 1 more big breath into your belly. Full breath out. Good. Slide your hands down. Hold the outer edges of your feet. Happy baby pose. Move a little bit side to side. Just moving into the space that you've created. This particular sequence is so beautiful if you've been sitting for a long time. All these muscles in the outer and inner hips tighten up. And we find ease. 1 more breath here. Good. And then we'll hug both knees in towards your chest again. Taking a twisted roots pose. So right knee up on top of your left. Interlace the feet either once or twice. So it's like you're sitting cross-legged on a chair. Arms out beside you like a little cactus or a T shape, and then just knock the knees over towards the left. Your gaze might turn towards the right. Keep the right shoulder heavy on the floor. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more. Good. Come back through center. Change the cross of the legs. Left leg on top. Wrap the legs once or twice, and then take your twist up and over to the right. Gaze towards the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Good. Take it back through center. Uncross your legs, draw both knees up into your chest. Give yourself a little hug, a little rock side to side. And then when you're ready, we'll lift both legs up to the sky, both arms up to the sky like you're a little dead bug on your back. Shake it out. Sound effects help. Good. And then let everything soften, be still, be calm. And when you're ready, you'll find your way into Shavasana. And we'll just be here for a couple of moments. See if you can feel the sense of relief through your hips. Could you soften your jaw so the jaw and the hips share a pretty strong connection? So can you find softness in the jaw and then feel that softness drip down the front of your body into the hips, into the pelvis? Can you let the feet relax, the fingertips relax, the whole body softens? And you feel on a very deep level the space that you've been able to create. When we liberate the hips, we open up almost like a dam bursting, of this watery energy to move through the body. And a full breath in. And exhale to release. One more. Slowly twinkle fingers and toes. Point your toes forward, arms reach overhead, big breath in. Take the knees up into your chest, or if you want to stay for a longer Shavasana, by all means, stay where you are. Otherwise, we either rock to one side or rock and roll up to find a seat, eyes closed. Hands float to a prayer at your heart space. Just take a moment to acknowledge your efforts on the mat, your willingness to show up and to do the work to create freedom and liberation in the body and in the mind. To experience this practice of yoga, even just for a short amount of time. Bowing in towards yourself, we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your hips feel happy. Happy hips, happy life. And I'll see you all again really soon.